Uh, my name is Orzington the cat.
And what did you do for Space Zombies?
Well, I was the pearly voice that you heard every time there's another cat talking, or rather, mewing.
My name is Mr. Jones. I play cat number 4 in Space Zombies.
Hello, my name is Missy. I was supposed to be one of the cats featured in this film, but, well, you'll see you don't see a whole lot of me. In fact, you don't see me at all.
I think you smell nice.
Thank you. Can I ask you some questions about the movie?
May I smell you some more?
No. I think that would be inappropriate.
All right, then.
There was this one cat named Ripley who was kind of cute, very interesting, lots of charisma. A little bit
old for you though. I think he
a little
was
bit old.
18 or 19-year-old cat,
Older
and you're
man.
like 1.
But more experienced and very interesting anyway, and got a lot more footage in the actual piece than me, I noticed. But I guess that's for the more experienced, sophisticated of the cat world.
My name is Ripley, and I am a cat doctor.
And what did you do in Space Zombies, Ripley?
I run around the office, and I'm the cat doctor. I was involved in what now?
You know the film that you were in just recently?
I was in a film?
I think that the best thing working on Space Zombies was really the way I got to play a different type of character than I normally do. A lot of times, cats in movies, and I don't like to stereotype, but we're just pets that are next to our neighbors or we're on windowsills. But to be a caged cat, and in the part that I'm in, liberated from my cage, I did a lot of work and I visited some alleys and I really learned how some of these cats lived. Cat number 4, and I'm veering away from the question a bit, is not an innocent. He's the kind of cat that's been in and out of cages his whole life. And to be truly freed by this, what I saw as almost a Christ figure, was really a challenge for me as an actor. So that's what I enjoyed. And the cages were soft. I like that too.
I enjoyed the free food and the lovely grooming and petting that I received.
My favourite thing was, if I remember, the camera lens, when it's turned just so towards the light, has this nice sort of bright, shiny effect, and I like the shiny lens very much.
You like sparkly things?
Yeah.
Oh, there was one wonderful moment when I was on frame and I just lit it up, but that awful woman was rubbing my head and she ruined the shot. It could have been glorious, but no.
It was my understanding that she was rubbing your head for comic purposes, that she was actually supposed to be...
I am not comic, I am beautiful.
But wasn't she supposed to be insane?
Shut up.
All the parts I was in afterwards, it was great to see the footage of me there. There was one, I think, a fantastic scene of me where I'm just looking completely and totally glamorous. But as I was told, there just wasn't room enough for it in the film. It didn't fit with the sort of style that the director was going for, or some such, whatever.
Oh, Reagan, yeah. Pearly hands, just pearly. She was very, very good at picking me up and putting me down, and picking me up and putting me down again. She held me very gently like a furry little baby.
I like when Reagan let me better than a cat doctor.
The thing that, that was the most difficult thing for me to do in this film was to, get into character and have the just perfect Meow.
Working with Connor McCreary was a bit of a chore. I had worked for about 5 or 6 weeks just developing my character for the movie, and Connor wasn't as respectful to how I wanted my character played as I thought that he could have been. He had nice soft hands, which was okay and helped to offset it a bit, but to get deep into some of my character choices, we just didn't work on all levels, but it was all right. You put up with a guy for a day, and that's fine.
The guy in the big black cape.
Who? You mean the man standing in front of the camera, between me and the camera? That was Connor. You're asking me what I thought of the man who was standing between me and the camera? Oh, darling, get me another drink.
Thank you for your time, Priya.
No, get me another drink.
Connor likes to hit me on the head.
Hurry it up, dear.
What was it
I'm
like?
sobering up.
What was it like working with Ripley Steves, the other cat who was in that scene with you?
Oh, him. He's terribly loud. I had to slap him once or twice.
You had to slap him?
Yes, he hid. After that, we were fine.
Kim used to make fun of me because I have a hypothyroid.
I wasn't in nearly enough of it.
I see. What would you have changed about that? Where else would you have put yourself in the movie?
I think I would have starred in it, perhaps. I think I could have foiled the zombies quite nicely.
Okay, when you say you would have starred in it, do you think you should have been playing the veterinarian? Or do you think you should have had Frodo Macaulay's role?
Oh, God, no. I should have had the vet.
Of course, you've played a veterinarian before, haven't you?
Yes, darling, I have.
This very talented actor.
Absolutely. I won many critical accolades for that, let me tell you.
Yes, well, I've seen it and it's wonderful. And then I heard that Priya was the one who showed you how to do the scene properly. Is that true?
I love my sister. I love to bite her. I love to bite her and yeah.
What do you think, other than you got left out of it, what did you think?
You keep saying that. I know that I'm not in the movie. I think the public is going to see that I'm not in the film. I don't realize, I'm sorry. It's just a little adjustment, and I have to get used to the fact that, I was very excited about my work in there, and I feel like I sacrificed a lot to be in the film, so I'm a little touchy for me. So if you could say that a little bit less, that would be good. Thank you.
I don't know, but the dust under the computer was nice.
Do you remember when all the people were holding you and they were all acting and stuff? What was that like?
Oh, I don't know really. It just sort of faded all into sort of kind of a blur of terror, I suppose. I run around the cat doctor and
What did you think of the final product?
I thought it was a masterpiece, largely to do with my pearly voice and my lovely fur, as you can see right all over me. I enjoy my fur.
Oh, well, it's terrible, of course.
Do you mean that in the way it's supposed to be terrible, or is it just
Oh,
terrible?
God, no, it's just terrible. I was only in a few shots at most.
Right. What could they have done to improve it?
Awful.
Other than adding more of you?
Nothing.
It was interesting. I thought that the idea of these cats being sort of more intelligent than humans was very sort of something that I think should be explored more in the cinematic world. There were some fine shots of the cat world, and I was generally pleased with the project. Of course, I think that of course we had some artistic differences in the end, but all in all, it wasn't bad. I mean, it'll do.
I had a real stormy relationship with the director on Space Zombies. We had to do my scene a number of times. There was, and you're not going to see this in the final cut of the film, but maybe in a director's cut. No, she'll leave it out. I wanted to wail as I was freed from the cage, but I wasn't allowed to. So we did a few wail takes just to keep me appeased. But we had a bit of a rocky relationship, and it smelled like human a lot on the set because there were a lot of them there. So that wasn't too good. But I think that, even though you disagree, it's an art, and we all work together to make this art. And so I think that I've seen the finished product, and it's within the context, even without the wailing, that I think would still work. But even without it, it's really a good film, and I think a good representation of my acting abilities.
I have very few memories.
At all?
At all.
Okay.
I remember some woman coming to talk to me about some movie called Space something.
That's me.
Hello.